Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Nalepa. It is 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning, a historic one at that. President Trump is just a few hours left in office before Joe Biden is sworn in as the next president. The coronavirus, of course, and the threat of another attack on D.C. will be on the minds of those at today's inauguration. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Nicole has more on how they're preparing right now in Washington.
President-elect Joe Biden becomes the nation's 46th president when he takes the oath of office today after an emotional send-off from his home state.
When I die, Delaware will be written on my heart.
President-elect Biden traveled to Washington, where he paid tribute to the 400,000 Americans who died because of the coronavirus.
To heal, we must remember. It's hard sometimes to remember.
The incoming president is expected to sign a series of executive orders reversing some of President Trump's policies.
This American carnage.
And President-elect Biden is expected to call for unity in his speech after being sworn in by Chief Justice John Roberts. President Trump is breaking from tradition and will not attend the inauguration. In a farewell address released by the White House, he offered the incoming administration his best wishes while trying to cement his own legacy.
The movement we started is only just beginning.
Nicole, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And we have team coverage on this inauguration, of course. This morning, our nation's capital is under an unprecedented level of security after the FBI warned about the potential for armed protests. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Roger Suzanen has more now on how Connecticut's members of Congress preparing for this morning's transition say that they're optimistic that the transition of power will be peaceful.
Hundreds of Connecticut residents are playing a significant role in today's transfer of power, as 300 members of the Connecticut National Guard are part of the huge military contingent protecting the Capitol. Connecticut Congressman Jim Himes says their presence makes him optimistic about a safe and smooth inauguration.
This is the most secure I've ever seen the Capitol, and therefore I guess I have pretty good confidence that nothing bad is going to happen.
But despite that confidence, other members of Connecticut's congressional delegation stress the need to learn painful lessons from the attempted insurrection on January 6th, when rioters stormed the Capitol. Senator Richard Blumenthal says, as a nation, we can't let our guard down.
We need to prepare for the worst, even as we hope for the best.
Roger Suzanen, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And we're also working to learn if the top Senate Republican Mitch McConnell will be voting to convict President Trump at Trump's second impeachment trial. Senator McConnell made it clear the outgoing president is at least partially responsible for the storming of the U.S. Capitol back on January 6th.
The last time the Senate convened, we had just reclaimed the Capitol from violent criminals who tried to stop Congress from doing our duty. The mob was fed lies. They were provoked by the president and other powerful people.
President Trump will be facing charges of inciting insurrection after he leaves the White House. And we've been following some breaking news from overnight. In one of his last acts as president, Donald Trump issued a score of pardons and commutations. In total, there were 73 pardons and 70 commutations. Included in the list was his former chief strategist, Steve Bannon. Bannon was accused of defrauding millions of dollars in a fundraising campaign reportedly aimed at supporting Trump's border wall. And Trump also granted clemency to rapper Lil Wayne, who pleaded guilty to illegal gun possession back in December. Be sure to stay with Channel 3 for continuing coverage of this historic day. Starting at 9 a.m., we're going to be carrying a special report on air and online, and we will continue our coverage all day long.
All right, hi everybody, good morning, 7:04 on this Wednesday. It is January 20th. We have some snow showers out there for you this morning, just some light snow, but it is coating up some of the grassy surfaces and even some of the residential roads in parts of the state. So just be careful driving around this morning. The temperature spread today will be between about 30 and 38. A little bit of moderate snow coming down right now in parts of northwest Connecticut, or I should say a little bit heavier than the light snow that's coming down North Goshen, South Norfolk. You guys are dealing with some of this snow, North Cornwall, Goshen, Burrville, so in Burrville this morning. We've got some very light scattered snow showers coming down through Andover and Hebron, Marlborough, Colchester. Manchester. It's more picturesque than anything else, but nonetheless, it could coat up those roads, so just be careful driving around this morning. As we move you through the day today, the temperatures will top out in the mid to upper 30s. You're going to notice 39 by later on, 38 to 39 by later on this afternoon. For inland Connecticut, might be a little bit cooler in northwest Connecticut and northeast Connecticut, and then the temperatures top out close to 38, 39 along the shoreline. Now, later on this afternoon, it's going to get sunny and it's going to get windy. So the temperatures out there this morning, they're good. 17 is where we should be. We're at 32 right now at Brainerd, 36 amazing degrees in New Haven, 35 in Bridgeport, and 36 in Groton. So the temperatures along the shoreline are doing really good. We're doing really good throughout most of the state. But later on this afternoon, the temperatures don't go too far and the wind picks up. The wind is fairly calm right now, a little bit of a breeze out there, but not a big deal. So we have some snow showers to greet you. Some slick spots can be reported throughout the state. Just be careful where that little bit of light snow is falling. And then it's going to be colder and windy later. All right, some of our iCams across the state. Hartford, good morning to you. We will take you to New Haven right now, where you can see things are fairly calm with mostly overcast conditions. Some snow showers are still back to the north and west of Connecticut. Those are going to try and trickle into the state. So we'll keep an eye on them for you with the only live Doppler radar in Connecticut. And according to early warning futurecast, you'll see a snow shower from time to time during the day today. By later on this afternoon, we clear things out. Things get really sunny and things get really windy out of the northwest. That wind is going to be howling. Let's take a look at the wind gust estimate. This is according to Futurecast wind gusts. By 11 o'clock this morning, those winds start picking up, and then by 2, 32 to 36 miles an hour. Whoa, those winds are going to be howling. And then you're going to notice the wind chill. It drops. Yep, we're talking about 5 p.m. later on this afternoon. It's going to feel like it's in the single digits, low to mid to upper teens out there, so you really got to bundle up. Daytime highs today climb into the low to mid to upper 30s. Snow showers. It'll become windy and cold, and it's January. And then tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy, 36 degrees. Friday, partly to mostly cloudy, or partly cloudy, let's just call it partly cloudy, 40 degrees. It's going to be a little bit warmer on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're talking about a chilly weekend. Temperatures below average for the first time in a long time. And that wind is going to be whipping. It's going to make it feel much colder Saturday and Sunday. And then even Monday and Tuesday, those temperatures remain a little bit below average with a chance for some snow Monday into Tuesday, but it looks like that storm is going out to sea. We'll certainly keep you posted. 7:07 is now the time. Nicole, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. In other headlines, a new timeline of the COVID-19 vaccine rollout is out. And the state says people 65 to 74 will be able to start scheduling appointments next month. After people ages 65 to 74 book their appointments, those with high-risk conditions and essential workers will be moving up in line. That group is slated to start getting vaccinated in late February and March. Food service and restaurant workers are also included in Phase 1B as essential workers.
I'm cautiously optimistic, but I have a lot of concerns about exactly where we're going to have to go and how long it's going to take.
The essential workers in Phase 1B also include pharmacy, education, and child care workers. Phase 1C will start in May. And now this morning, the search continues at the property once owned by Fotis Dulos, the suspect in his estranged wife's murder case. Drone 3 captured this exclusive video. Take a look at this. Fotis Dulos died by suicide nearly a year ago, and Jennifer went missing back in May 2019. She was last seen dropping her kids off at school.
It's been a long, protracted process, and it's been a confusing process for a lot of us. I hope they make some progress in this case. It is a long, protracted process, we know, but it's time to bring this to a level end and a closure.
In that exclusive video we've been showing you from Drone 3, you saw detectives using ground-penetrating radar at this property on Mountain Spring Road in Farmington. This was formerly owned by Fotis Dulos, and we also saw them digging at least 2 holes in a wooded area just off to the side of the home. So yesterday, state police did say that they were following up on leads in the case. We'll continue to follow the latest on that, as well as all of the big stories, including Inauguration Day today. So thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News. Be sure to stay with Channel 3 for the continuing coverage. Remember, 9 a.m. is when the coverage all starts, and you can get any updates on weather as well anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day, everyone. Stay healthy and stay positive.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are, on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.